Hello, what is up YouTube? It's your boy ChiliiBreeZe, and today I am bringing you week 4 on the picks. And you probably noticed the gameplay. It's pretty much the same one I've been using for a while now. So before I get into the picks, I just want to say if anybody out there who watches this video would like to give me some gameplay to use because my PVR is still broken, give me some gameplay to use until I get a new one, please just upload it to 4Shared or Gamefront and send my channel a message. I'll put links to all 3 of those in the description. So let's get on to the picks. And of course I didn't have, here we go. Okay, so first game would be Carolina versus Atlanta. And this game's not even going to be a contest to me. Atlanta's pretty much my favorite to go to the Super Bowl from the NFC, them or San Francisco, so gotta pick Atlanta over Carolina. Then New England, Buffalo. Buffalo has been having a good run game, but CJ Spiller got hurt and probably not going to be playing this game, so I gotta pick New England here. Minnesota, Detroit. Minnesota is not a very good team. They did just come off that win against San Francisco, but I just think San Francisco wasn't feeling it that day. I just think it was a bad day, a fluke pretty much. So Detroit with Calvin Johnson. Minnesota doesn't have very good of a pass defense, so Detroit winning that one. Then San Diego, Kansas City. I think that Kansas City does have the best run game in the league by stats, but San Diego does have a great run defense. They've stopped pretty much every running back they've gone against. And San Diego has a better offense than Kansas City does defense. So got to pick San Diego there. And Seattle, St. Louis. Seattle beat the Packers. I don't think they should have. For anybody who watches football knows that catch that replacement refs made was an awful call. But I think they're still going to beat St. Louis because they had 8 sacks against Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So I don't even want to imagine what they're going to do to Sam Bradford, one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. San Francisco Jets. This is going to be a defensive game, obviously, by the 2 teams. But San Francisco is going to come out just because they have more options on their offense. Their defense is better. And I just think Rex Ryan, he's a good coach, but he's not the best. And San Francisco just has way too many options. Their defense is much better than the Jets' offense, so San Francisco winning that one. Tennessee, Houston. Tennessee is my team. Chris Johnson's probably one of my favorite players in the league, but sadly he's not doing too good. His offensive line sucks, and they're just talking on SportsCenter how good Houston's defense is. So Houston's definitely going to win this. They can stop the run. That's pretty much all the Titans have. So Oakland and Denver. Hey, it is back in another game. I don't know if this is a home or away game for him, but he's probably going to win this game just because Oakland doesn't have a great defense or offense. They're just not the ideal team you want to have. They're good, but they're not the best. You know what I'm saying? So Denver's going to win that one. Peyton's going to probably have a nice game. Now, Miami, Arizona. Arizona seems legit. They smashed the Eagles. They beat the Patriots. I forget who their week 1 was against, but it wasn't a bad team. It was St. Louis or Seattle. That's who it was. So in Miami, they're a good team, but they're not. I don't know. Arizona just seems legit, so I'm gonna go Arizona here. Now, Cincinnati versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville beat the Colts just because the Colts suck. And Cincinnati is not a bad team. Jacksonville has no offense whatsoever, or any defense for that matter. So Cincinnati is definitely going to win that one. New Orleans, Green Bay. This is probably most people's game of the week. New Orleans is 0-3, and I believe this is in Green Bay. Not sure on that, so don't put my word on that, but I believe it's in Green Bay. And you don't see the Packers lose much in Green Bay. They're probably mad about that stupid call they had when it should have been an interception, but they called it a touchdown. I think they're going to take all that on New Orleans. New Orleans is going to be 0-4 for the first time in a long time, and probably not going to battle back to make the playoffs. So Green Bay going to win that one. Washington, Tampa. both teams are good, but I just think RG3 is going to have a pretty nice game because he's a great quarterback. I think he's better than Andrew Luck so far. We don't know about how the rest of their career is going to be, but RG3 is looking great. Sorry, God. But Tampa's good, but I just think Washington is going to pull out on top in this one. So now, Sunday night football on NBC. We got the Giants versus the Eagles. This has always been a great game. It's usually always on Sunday night. Yeah, just because it's such a great contest. They're both good teams. But coming out of this matchup, I got to pick the defending Super Bowl champions, the Giants, just because Vic is not having a good season, and Eli usually does generally good against the Eagles. So I'm going to pick the Giants just because Vic is not having a good year at all. So now we got Chicago and Dallas on Monday night. Honestly, I don't know why this is a Monday night game. Not a great game. There are better games this week, like New Orleans, Green Bay. That should have been a Monday night game. But Chicago and Dallas, I got to pick the Bears here just because Dallas is a good team, but I just don't like Jerry Jones. I just don't like how he's running the program down there. And Bears aren't bad, but I say this is kind of an upset, I guess. It's going to be a close game, but I think the Bears are just going to pull out on top. Their defense is looking pretty good. It's looking at the old Bears defense. Their offense, it could do better, but I got to pick the Bears in this one. So, guys, that is it for my video this week. Just remember, if you have any gameplay that you think is good, funny, I don't even care. I just need some different gameplay. Upload it to Gamefront or 4Shared. You need an account for 4Shared, but not Gamefront. And it can only be a certain size, but it's like 2 gigabytes, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. And send my channel a message with the download link. As soon as it's done uploading, you'll get the download link. Just send that to me, and I'll try my best to use it. And don't send it to me like Saturday, because I have to send my video into him Saturday. So try to send it to me sometime during the week. And thank you guys. Have a beautiful Sunday.